Hello, I'm Michael Davis. I'm a Spanish lawyer specialized in estate planning, inheritance, and probate. We've been handling cases all over Spain since 1996. I am based in the Andalusia region, as you'll probably, when I start going through things, you'll realize why I'm saying this. We're in Marbella and Oaxaca. Okay, so today we've been talking about estate planning from hell, inheritance from hell, the series that we've been going through about the mistakes that we see, both by clients and by solicitors regarding estate planning, inheritance here in Spain. Well, let me tell you about one of the ones that I hadn't thought about until this morning when I was speaking to an English lawyer, and that is that lots of people, when they come over to Spain, they mistakenly, as this solicitor I spoke to this morning in London, they mistakenly think that inheritance tax is the same all over Spain. Far from the truth. So one of the biggest and simplest mistakes that people that are thinking about estate planning in Spain make is not considering the difference in inheritance tax between the regions before they purchase. They normally come to see us after they purchased, and by then the decision about where to buy, dependent on inheritance tax, it's already too late. Okay, so let me just tell you that in Spain, we've got 17 different regions, and they've all got different levels of inheritance tax, and they are very different. I've done some different videos on the inheritance tax levels in different regions of Spain, which, if you go through my videos, you can look at the ones that you've, the place where you're interested in buying. But let me just basically say that Andalusia and Madrid got a fantastic deal for spouse and descendants, okay, where you basically pay close to, most cases, zero inheritance tax or a nominal amount if you've got receiving a very large estate, but very, very little. The Balearics is not bad, but nowhere near as good. And Valencia region, it's worse than Andalusia. Let's put it that way. So basically, the larger your estate is, the higher net family you are, the more important the decision about where to buy the property is. But it can be important for everyone. Even if you're buying a 400,000 euro villa, already there's a big difference on what the spouse and eventually the children are going to pay in inheritance tax to receive that asset. So estate planning, yes, when you've purchased the property, make a good will, all those things. But if you're serious about inheritance tax issues, you should consult with us before you make the purchase. And basically, to cut a long story short, if you say to me, well, Michael, I love Estepona or Marbella or Fuengirola, they're in the middle of the Andalusia region. And I also like, Denia, Javier, Moreira. I'm totally on the fence. I like both places. I have no idea which of the two I like best. Well, then I'm going to say to you, that basically for inheritance tax, there's a great advantage in buying down here in Andalusia. You also have the advantage in Andalusia that you don't pay any wealth tax unless each person has assets above 3 million euro, but that's because there's a national wealth tax in addition to the regional wealth taxes, which Andalusia abolished and the Valencia region hasn't. There's another small advantage as well. That's why I say, I am in Andalusia, so maybe you think, well, I'm trying to pull you down here to Andalusia. The small advantage, not as important, is that in Andalusia, the transfer tax when you purchase a property is 7%, while in the Valencia region, it's 10%. I hope you found this video useful. I'm not saying if you just absolutely love the Balearics because you love boating, or you love the Valencia region because you love paellas in Valencia, which is the best place for that, then, buy in Andalusia and don't buy those places. I'm just saying, get the numbers, find out how important it is in your particular case. Of course, age comes into it. There's a lot of other things that come into it. But at least be aware. I've told you. And so if you watch this before you buy, just take it into account. I hope you found the video useful.